Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry about the breath, I just got done messing around. But look, alright. First off, I'm gonna say, who should we? I'm gonna go. Where was we at? Going to tuning exams. So, I'm gonna first off, I'm not gonna skip the entire tuning exams. I'm gonna go to the hospital thing. Not the entire tuning exam. Skip straight to the thing. The finals. I'm going to the what's it called? The hospital scene with, because Lee's still hurt, but he's not as hurt as bad. He is hurt though, where he's in the hospital. But Naruto, Shikamaru there, and they see Gaara, and Naruto's like, I told you, try to hurt one of my friends, you won't get another chance. And then Hagoromo tells Naruto, it's not him, it's the tailed beast inside of him. He's like, oh, and I was like, he's a Jinchuriki too. He's like, yeah, he has Shikaku in him. And Naruto, I said Naruto, basically, Hagoromo tells Naruto to touch his seal and he'll fix it. And basically, immediately Naruto touches his seal, and Hagoromo's like, he basically goes in, first off tells Shikaku not to bother him. Shikaku's like, I don't care, just cause, and he's like, alright, just cause you said so, but Kurama, don't think you're better than me just cause your host has father. And Kurama has no response to it because he doesn't think about it like that. He just thinks about it as he can't mess with Naruto anymore. And basically, Shikaku stops messing with him. Hagoromo still fixed the seal though, because he just being prepared because Shikaku. And so now where we're at is Shikaku, meaning Gaara kind of feels better, but he still has the same mindset because it's not immediately changed. But he kind of feels better because of the fact that the shield's fixed and he's not hearing his voice. So he Naruto's like, now leave before I hurt you. Like, he's like, leave before I kill you. Well, no, I'll say now Naruto like basically is like, Gaara's like, how'd you end up touching me for one, and I mean, what did you do? Because now he's feeling better. He's like, what did you do? And Naruto's like, it doesn't matter, just know that you're better now. And Gaara just leaves. He's not gonna hold a grudge, he's not gonna ask questions, because hey, bro just fixed him. I'm sorry, he just fixed him. So yeah. So he leaves and all that, and Gaara leaves, and Shikamaru's like, what happened? What did you do? What's going on? Naruto's like, it doesn't matter. So they both leave. Then he gets dragged back into his what's it called? His mindscape, and he's like, Hagoromo, why'd you bring me here? And he's like, well, I'm gonna say first off, Hagoromo's like, I have to tell you what happened at the exams and why you were able to move faster than you ever have. And Naruto's like, okay. And he's like, you awakened your Sharingan by seeing that girl hurt. And Naruto's like, my Sharingan, I don't have the Sharingan. He's like, I did, and that's because of the what's it called? The karma. You're getting you have my abilities, but you have to unlock them, like basically awaken them. And Naruto basically understands, and he's like, okay, so what's how does it work? Can I turn it on like an Uchiha, this and that? He's like, well, first off, uh, you're basically becoming an Otsutsuki. And Naruto's like, what's an Otsutsuki? Because he's like, Hagoromo's like, he's like, oh my god, I already told you, but you must have forgot already. And Naruto's like, okay, just tell me one more time. Come on, just tell me one more time. Come on, Pops, just tell me one more time. Old guy, he's basically being nice, trying to convince him to tell him again. Hagoromo tells him. Naruto's completely flabbergasted, like, so I'm gonna turn pale. And Naruto's like, Hagoromo's like, no, that's the difference between me and the other Otsutsuki's karmas. Mine doesn't do this. I don't have to I don't take over their body. My physical traits don't do anything. It's just I take their. I mean, they gain my power, and I'm just a passenger here to guide you. So Naruto understands that, and now it's time for the Chunin exams. And Hagoromo tells Naruto, if you need to, use your Sharingan, but don't use it unless you really need to beat this guy, because he knows how deadly Naruto would be with that thing on at the moment. And Naruto is like, understood. And first off, everything goes the same for now with every other battle, except now it's Naruto. Well, oh no, the month training, bro. I am tripping. The month training. He meets Jiraiya. Jiraiya is basically teaching him toe summoning. He gets it first try, cause, well, I don't want to say first try, like the first 4 or 5 tries he gets it, summons Gamabutsu, and he sticks on Gamabutsu with ease. And now Jiraiya's like, this is ridiculous. Even Minato couldn't get Gamabutsu first try. He did get all 3, but it took him much longer to get those guys. Like, this kid's a prodigy. And Naruto starts to gain Jiraiya. By the end of, like, midway, Naruto asks Hagoromo, can I tell him? And Hagoromo, trusting Jiraiya already, it's like, yes, you can tell him. Naruto basically tells Jiraiya what's going on. Like, I have a Otsutsuki. I need to figure out how to do that. I'm about to look at the move menu, because that's been done to me multiple times. But he tells him that he actually died and how he survived. And he's like, he tells me reincarnation. And he's like, what do you know? He's like, this is not possible. The stage's 6th paths gave you this thing where you can where you do this. And he's like, yeah, and the sage's abilities, what is that thing? Gotta figure it out. So he basically explains to him, and he's like, so what do you get out of this karma thing? He's like, it's very similar to Orochimaru's, what's it called? Orochimaru's curse seal. And Naruto says it's very similar, but and there's other things just like this, except not the difference between his his karma and everybody else's is he doesn't take control of my body. He just is there as a passenger, but I gain his abilities. He's like, wait, you gain his abilities? He's like, yes, and I've already taken my first step. I'm gaining some of his knowledge and skills, including his Sharingan. And Jiraiya's completely flabbergasted, like, this kid has the Sharingan? Like, what? That's ridiculous. Like, can you show me? And Naruto's like, I don't know how to turn that thing on. What, you think I'm some sort of prodigy? He's like, well, first off, you summoned Gamabutsu in the first 5 tries. You stuck on his back for a day with ease. And, you're able to do all these crazy things, and you have the Sage of 6 Paths inside of you. So, yes, I'm guessing you're some sort of prodigy. And Naruto's like, well, no, I'm not. And he's like, Hagoromo's like, Jiraiya's like, for your standards, by the time you're you've grown up, you'll be past the fourth Hokage. And Naruto's like, okay, now you have to be lying. I'm not that strong. And Jiraiya genuinely believes that Naruto would be much stronger than the fourth Hokage the older he gets. And instead of Jiraiya just training Naruto to control the Nine Tails, because Naruto kind of already has control. It's not a lot, but he's able to use his chakra if Kurama willingly gives it to him, which Kurama's not giving it to him all the time. Kurama's like, when it's dire, because hey, Kurama's Kurama. I still think he'd be the petty dude to do that. And he's like, I'm gonna try to teach you how to awaken this Sharingan. And Naruto's like, bet, it's a deal. Because Naruto still doesn't know how to actually, I mean, not awaken, turn on. He doesn't know how to do it. It's it's more of a, like, reflex when he does turn it on, which he's only done it once. So, Hagoromo was like, okay. I mean, not Hagoromo, Jiraiya's like, okay. What was I saying? Ugh. So that's where I'm at. Jiraiya's like, okay, so what I've heard from my research, not that type of research, guys, who's thinking that. It's like actual research on the Uchihas is you have to there's this special chakra that they have that activates their Sharingan. And he's like, ugh. Well, I'm sorry. I'm losing track. So first off, Naruto does not learn how to awaken it in that little time skip. I'm gonna tell y'all now, he doesn't. It's still just like a reflex when he does. I'm done using kid characters. I'm gonna just do the. Well, I'm not gonna do that. But he does start teaching Naruto not wrestling. I'm not doing it that early, just like my other what if, because Naruto may be like really good, but he's not on that level yet. He's not on that level. So Naruto goes in. Uh, our boy, what's his face? Our boy Neji pulls up like, all right, let's give him the fade, because our boy Sasuke's still late because he's working with Kakashi, of course. And Naruto straight up is when he's fighting. He can't get past the spinny thing. I think it's called the. I'm going back. I'm sorry. It's here. The palm rotation. He can't get past the palm rotation. So now he's really just losing because that palm rotation is a strong jutsu. And everyone thinks Naruto's gonna lose. Tenten sets her little line. Naruto's fighting well for going against Neji, but he can never get around the palm jutsu. And once Neji uses 64 palms, the fight is basically over. And Sakura kind of smirks, knowing Naruto's still not going all out. Well, yeah, he's not giving it his full capability, seeing that he's fought Orochimaru and actually did not. I'm not gonna say like beat Orochimaru, but actually did something. And Naruto, they don't. Not sure if they knew who Orochimaru was, but yeah, I think they did. But he's like, okay, so fine. I mean, Naruto's like, I have to go all out, and then he starts when Naruto gets hit with the 64 palms. Instantly, that Sharingan awakens because he feels like his life is now in danger because he knows this kid is going for the kill too, and he just hit him with something that turns off a chakra. Naruto activates like not the cloak. I'd say he just like starts to use some of Kurama's chakra so that not his chakra his vitals that have been knocked out will just be replaced by some of Kurama's chakra. And Neji's confused by this, but then he also notices Naruto's eyes are like the Sharingan, but they're flickering between that and slit-like. And he's utterly lost because he knows this kid doesn't have the Sharingan. He knows he doesn't. And People, the ninja who are watching notices this too. Like his eyes are flickering. Like it's not solid. I mean, it's not solid. It's like his eyes are changing between different types. The Kurama eyes and the Sharingan. And Naruto is now just going all out. He's attacking Neji before he can get the chance to use the thing. And Neji starts to try. He tried to use like his 360 view to see, because Naruto's using shadow clones too. He's having his shadow clones and himself attack Neji from all different angles. Like, so Neji doesn't have the time to do the 64 palms, which, because he knows that Jutsu still is not vital like kill, but it's still strong against him because he has no way to get past it. And then Naruto notices there's one spot that is consistently being weak against him when he does attack, and it's that view. And now he calls his shadow clones back, because now he figured it out. He calls one in. He gets one shadow clone, not multiple. And what he does is he basically has that one of his baits to attack Neji, and he goes for the back of Neji. And since he has the Sharingan awakened, I mean not awakened but on, when Neji turns around to attack him, Naruto instantly like dodges it and hits him with like a judo type throw, throws him on the ground, and then it is like, and then he not punch, but Neji basically like rolls back type stuff, gets up, and Naruto is like, I thought that put him to sleep. Like he thought this was done, but Neji's still trying to fight. He's trying to prove himself. And he's like, Naruto's like, I'm happy that you're not done yet. I told you every hit that you laid on Hinata, I would give it to you tenfold, because I'm gonna put it right now. Naruto has the Byakugan, by the way, guys. He does. Which I know I didn't tell you this earlier, but he been awoken it, because that jutsu's not awoken by pain or anything like that. It's just an Otsutsuki thing to have. So Naruto got that, but he doesn't use it because he doesn't really need it. But over time during this training thing, he was learning the 64 palms. He doesn't like it because it's very deadly. It's not a Naruto thing type to do. But he told, hey, look, on his own time he was learning it, because what did he tell Neji? Every strike you gave her, I'm gonna give it to you tenfold. So Naruto's now he activates 64 palms, which confuses everybody. Well, I wouldn't say they know it's 64 palms. They probably think he's just attacking vitals. But yeah, Naruto has his Byakugan on. Well, they really can't tell because he has a whole bunch of stuff going on in his face. It's like they can't see the Byakugan. They just see that his eyes are slit-like, and then they changing from to like a Sharingan looking thing. Kakashi's kind of catching on that something happened to Naruto while he was gone. He did like someone tested on him, gave him different type of dojutsus and something to heal faster. Because Kakashi, not Kakashi, Sakura, she's kind of catching on. Like, he's getting I keep saying the wrong names. Hiruzen. Jesus, Hiruzen's already catching on. Orochimaru is now, like, very intrigued by the Naruto thing. He's intrigued by it. Like, what in the world is going on? And Naruto's giving this kid the fade. He's giving him the fade, and just for the plot convenience, before he's about to hit this last strike that would most likely kill Neji, Kakashi and Sasuke arrive, because I'm gonna say the battle has gone longer than usual, and then all the Jonin have to stop Naruto. Like I'm saying, he's like centimeters away from hitting him with that last one that was like about to hit him. Like I forgot if they used 2 fingers. I think they used 2 fingers from hitting him with the last one or something like that. And Neji's like I'm telling you, he was inches away from death itself. Okay, and the Jonin now, like, since they're close up, Kakashi's now like sees it. He sees it. He knows what he's seeing. A Sharingan, because he's turned his Byakugan on, but Naruto still has a Sharingan on because he's mad, beyond mad. He know he's not driven, and he sees the what's it called? The Byakugan, not the Byakugan, the Sharingan. He's like, what in the world? He's getting the same thoughts as Hiruzen. Remember that one picture? And now they stopped Naruto, and Naruto's basically shaking like me, trying to get them off of him like a psychopath. He just wants to kill Neji with all, well, not kill him, but hit this last blow with all he got, because he doesn't know what's going to kill him, but everybody else can tell this blow would have killed Neji. Everyone, all the other shinobi are confused, like, what in the world is this? The people, the Konoha 12 are confused, like, I swear Naruto wasn't this strong. He couldn't have been, like, he was a failure. But Naruto, like, once they've let him go and he's calmed down, he just walks off like, I'm done. Like, the deed is done. I've done it. I promised I'd do it, and I did it. And Naruto's basically walked off feeling happy about himself. Hagoromo then tells Naruto, you need to learn how to control your temper, for one. And Naruto's like, whatever. Because he's still mad. He's like, telling Hagoromo or whatever, like, I think I have my temper perfectly under control. And, everyone, then Kakashi, he doesn't talk to Naruto now, but he waits until after the exams. But yeah, not this time, Gaara versus Sasuke. Same thing is going to canon, except for Sasuke didn't notice the Sharingan and all that. He just noticed Naruto bullying Neji. So he's like, wow, Naruto has really gotten stronger since this month. And when he fights Gaara, same thing goes to canon. They run off. The Genjutsu, they run off. Naruto's not an ultimatum between choosing the Hokage and choosing his friend Sasuke. Plot twist, he chose the Hokage. I'm kidding. But he runs off to help Gaara. Jesus, no! Sasuke, to help Sasuke beat Gaara. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Naruto's drained because switching between the Sharingan and the Byakugan at the same time is difficult for him. I mean, not him, but like, it's difficult to do. Okay, plain out. It's difficult, and his chakra vitals are out and all that. Only reason he's still able to move is he's using Kurama's chakra basically. And they beat him basically the same to canon. It's not no super flex because Naruto's burnt already. I will say that it's not a super flex, but it's still a flex. But yeah, it's not as big as a dub that he caught in the canon. So yeah, he beats the guy, and then right after this, like, everything's done, Kakashi talks to Naruto. He's like, all right, Naruto, I need you to tell me what happened while you were supposedly dead. And he's like, what do you mean? I told you what happened. And Naruto's like, no, I saw it. He's like, saw what? He's like, I saw the Sharingan. And he's like, no, I'm like, what are you talking about, man? Stop. This joke isn't funny, Kakashi. Because Naruto's trying to keep it up. And then, whoa, Naruto's trying to keep the secret. And Kakashi's like, the jig is up, man. I know. I'm not blind. May have one eye, but I'm not that blind. And basically Kakashi, not Kakashi, but yeah, Kakashi, he's like, no, so what happened? I need to know before, like, so I need to know. I'm your sensei. You can tell me. You can trust me. And I was like, I know I can trust you, but I don't know if he can. He's like, who's he? And he's like, the Naruto basically tells him. He tells him what happened, and Kakashi's completely flabbergasted. The Sage of Six passes in my student. And my student is gaining his power over time. So he's like, wow, Kakashi, but Kakashi understands it because it's like he tells him about the reincarnation, how Madara and them work, and he kind of understands it. Like, Kakashi's a smart guy, he understands it. And now he's like, okay, alright. He's like, no, it's like, you can't tell anybody, not even the Hokage. And he's like, Why? He's like, because we don't know who we can trust. Like, hey, we don't know. Like, I love G-Man, old man Hokage, but I forgot what Naruto called him. We can trust him, but we just can't tell him. It'll probably kill him on the spot. Well, not. Oh, wait, he's already dead. What am I talking about? So yeah, we don't gotta worry about telling him. My fault, guys. He's already dead. But yeah, that's where we're going. That's where we at. And now we're at the Tsunade retrieval arc. Naruto's learning the Rasengan. Naruto's still not crazy good with chakra. He's a little better. And when he's learning the Rasengan, it's already like he got it. But it's like, it basically... No, I'm not gonna say he has it. Because he's just not learning how to control his chakra. So, yeah. He's trying to learn how to control his chakra. And results in him trying to use his chakra, he can't really he can't get the Rasengan because he's just not learning how to. But he's like, it seems like he's gonna learn it quicker. Same, everything goes to canon. Sasuke, it's Naruto gets voted by Itachi. He doesn't awaken his Sharingan because he knows who Itachi is. He's like, this guy's gonna kill me if he thinks I'm Uchiha. So yeah, Naruto's smart about it. Oh my god, my arm. But yeah, he's smart about not using his Sharingan in this situation. He's like, I don't think I could beat him either way, so I just gotta play the defensive, really. So Naruto avoids until then Sasuke pulls up and he tries to kill Itachi, and Naruto's like, no, what are you doing? You imbecile, you absolute idiot. What were you thinking? And when Sasuke is beat, he's like, I had to come here to get revenge on my brother. And Naruto's like, bro, I had it handled. He's like, how'd you... Now, they're basically having a little mini conversation, like, how'd you have it handled? Naruto's like, I guess I have to go all out here. He says when the Naruto giggles, thinking he's the most powerful shinobi in the world, like he does every time. And he turns on his Sharingan. Naruto turns it on, and he goes KCO. I said KCO! Oh my god, he'd be so powerful if he did do that. He does not go KCO. I am so sorry. I don't know why I said KCO. He goes, Kurama's cloak. I'm gonna say 2, not 3. He doesn't go all out, but he goes to 3. As you can see, I've done 11 goddamn battles as Kid Naruto. That's getting annoying. But yeah. So Itachi's completely confused on what this kid, how he has a Sharingan. Same with Sasuke, but cause I said Itachi is now just thinking that Naruto's a part of the root, and he just has it because Danzo gave it to him because he's some sort of prodigy or something. But no, and Sasuke is utterly mad. Like, bro, how? What is with you and Kakashi and pulling these tricks out of your sleeve? But then our boy Itachi starts to put together. He turned on the Sharingan. He didn't just have it. He turned it on. So he actually has to kind of be or something a sorry about that. I'm gonna finish this little arc and then I am going to stop recording because I am obviously tired. So yeah, Naruto what is it? He turns on the Sharingan. Still can't handle Itachi and Kisame. They can't at all. Now, what am I saying now? What is going on now? Naruto, Kisame, Itachi. Jiraiya pulls up, stops it. Itachi and Kisame dip. Now we're at Sasuke's legit asking Naruto 500 questions. Naruto's like, I'll tell you later, man. Calm down. It's not that serious. Basically, he is, and Sasuke is like enraged, like, you were half Uchiha, you never told me. He's like, see about that. I'm not even human anymore. He's like, what do you mean? I'm a thing called Otsutsuki. He's like, what is that? He's like, it doesn't matter. Just go back to the village. I'll tell you when we get there. And Sasuke stomps off like a big old baby. No, it's like, whatever, I don't care. Oh, I'm kidding. He's like, alright, we got rid of him finally, 500 years later. I'm kidding. But yeah, they do the bet, everything goes the same. Rasengan doesn't work because Naruto still doesn't know how. He's still trying to do it by himself when he needs to Shadow Clone. He's doing it by himself, and yeah. So what did I say? And then they make the bet. We're at the Orochimaru versus. I know I'm rushing it a little bit. Orochimaru versus. Not Orochimaru. Yeah, Orochimaru versus Tsunade. Tsunade and Naruto. They. Everything. I'm not even gonna really review this. Naruto doesn't even awaken the Sharingan. He's smarter, so he uses his clones to just go at Kabuto full force and full fledged until Kabuto I'm not even gonna start a match until Naruto can get the, and then he uses two other clones to start his Rasengan. I said two. He only needs one. A clone to get his Rasengan started, and boom, Naruto has the clone. This and that, boom, and he hits that boy with the Rasengan. And instead of just immediately letting him go, he start. I mean, not. Yeah, I'm saying he doesn't let him go, but they reverse something out of there. Boom. Tsunade gives him the necklace, and basically talks to Jiraiya about who is this kid, and she basically tells her in secrecy that it's the Force kid. So yeah, that's really just it for now. I'm gonna record probably tomorrow. I'm gonna post this video. This is gonna be part 1, guys. I'm gonna post it probably tomorrow, and post part 2 either at the near 12 or post it the next day. I don't really know. I'll figure it out if I get done, if it uploads in time. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hope y'all like this. What if?